Well, this is Bill 667 and working on the Mossberg 183C-D. Got the stock stripped and sanded. Now, I normally use a methylene chloride based stripper. I think it's made by Clean Strip and it's called like Quick Strip. I think you get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, Ace Hardware, a lot of different locations, and it usually works really good. This had like an oil finish on it, so I didn't get the wrinkling like you normally would if you were going to remove like a varnish or something. And wiped it down good, and then actually took the rest of it off with nothing more than carburetor cleaner. So I got it really good and clean. Then I sanded it, started with 150 and worked up to 220, and got the stock very smooth. And I was able to take out most of the dents and dings and chips and scratches in it. There's still a few in there. I mean, it is what it is. When you're looking at a shotgun, most likely made in about 1952, 1953, right through there. So it's had some use, so that's fine. It's going to have a few little dings. And then we'll start with the True Oil, and I will try to get some pictures of the stock as I do that. Probably get like a picture after maybe one coat or two or three, and give you an idea as I build them up, because I normally put 5 or 6 coats on there to get a nice gloss on it, and use the quad-aught steel wool to smooth it out between coats. Sure, to me it makes a lot smoother finish, and it just looks really good. If you like more of a satin finish, you can just finish it off with nothing more than the quad-aught and leave it like that, but it's purely up to the person that's doing it. So I will get to work on this and get some videos as I start putting some True Oil on it. And we'll also get to work on the barrel and the action and everything. As you saw, the bolt did polish out real well. And we'll polish out the barrel and we'll get her going and see what she looks like. So anyway, let's keep going. Bill 667. I've got one coat of the True Oil on the gun stock here. It's amazing, these old gun stocks. What a beautiful piece of walnut they had on here. It's got a lot of character and everything. I'll kind of show you, kind of give you an up close there. It kind of shows how good of a piece of wood. It's got kind of a satin sheen. It's only the first coat. We'll go ahead and run a few more coats on it. Like I said, or like 5 or 6. It does a good job, but what a beautiful piece of walnut. They really did a good job. So anyway, we will continue to add coats, and I will take videos as we go along. Just today got delivered the 2 buttons for the back. I had a couple extra, but always like to keep a couple in stock. So anyway, we will get this worked on and take you along as we restore it. Okay, well, got it all broken down. Took it all down about as far as I'm going to take it. I went ahead and took out the blind magazine, disassembled the trigger assembly, the safety, everything else. Now I've reblued the floor plate. It turned out good. I've already polished and reblued the receiver. It turned out real good. That was about the roughest part of it. There's some places where the bluing got worn real thin there for some reason, and light freckling. I mean, light freckling on the barrel. More of it's down here where the barrel attaches to the receiver, so we'll see if we can get that polished out and get that looking better. Well, got the new pegs that go in for the safety to show whether it's on fire or safe. And then we'll take a look at the stock. Best laid plans don't end up like you want them to. I'd done a video of this after the 2nd or 3rd coat, and well, it didn't work out. So we're going to try it again. This is now after, I believe this is coat number 3, so it's got 2 more. And I was just showing how beautiful the wood was there and how really well it turned out. I mean, this still has a little ding in it, but the character of this wood is unbelievable. It's got nice grain, good variance in color, just a real pretty piece of walnut. So we have this done. I'll put another couple coats on there so we can get a nice gloss and kind of go from there. Okay, now we're starting to put it back together. Got the barrel all done, got it blued. Even where it was really thin here, right in front of the magazine, it blued up really nice. And the rest of the barrel got the most freckling out. It looks really good. Had to touch up the choke here a little bit. And a little wear on it, but got that touched up. Now the trigger looks like it's case hardened, so I left it alone. That kind of looks nice. Now the safety had a little bit of rust underneath, so had to take it and polish it and re-blue it. That turned out really good. And we got the bolt done, and I went ahead and blued the bolt handle just because, you know, it gets a lot of handling and those hand oils and stuff are rough, so got that done. So hopefully that'll stay nice. And we've got the floor plate is in good shape. Got it done. Probably have to get a little bluing on some of these screws, and I still need to polish the butt plate, but it's turning out good. Cleaned the trigger guard carefully. Didn't want any damage to it, so it turned out nice and shiny. So I'll put the little pegs in. Once the stock is dry, I've got the final coat of True Oil on it, so I will be showing that next, and then we'll put it back together and get it back to its owner. So, yep, we're almost done. Okay, well, this is the final product. I finally got her finished up and put back together. I thought it looks good. Everything went back together good. No issues. The stock turned out really good. Got plenty of coats of oil on it. And got the 2 new fire and safe buttons put in there. I think the stock turned out really, really nice. The bluing turned out good. Looks really good. The bolt handle. The little divot there is not quite as noticeable. I mean, it's still there, but got rid of most of the other damage to the stock. Little scratches and scrapes. Got the floor plate re-blued. So I'm very happy with the way it turned out. And I'm hoping the owner is happy too, because it turned out really good. Anyway, I kept mistakenly calling this the Mossberg 183C-D, and actually it is a 183D-C. I don't know what happened there that I couldn't remember. I got them transposed, but anyway, I'm glad to get it all finished, and I think it turned out really, really good. Very happy with the final results, and hopefully the owner will be too. Anyway, it's time to be on with the next one.